What is up, everybody? It's your boy Robbie Dagger back again for a Mobius Final Fantasy update. I've missed you guys. Hope you guys have been well. Let's not waste any time. Let's get jumped right in because there's a lot of stuff to go over. I don't even know where to begin, but I think this is a decent place to start. We've got the maintenance patch notes. This was typed up by Mouse. This is in the Mobius Final Fantasy Reddit. But I wanted to share this with you guys. I was going to share it directly from the news section, but Mouse was nice enough to put in some numbers here, and you guys know how much I love my numbers. So let's jump in. Let's start reading this. So we're getting a lot of stuff changing after the maintenance. The maintenance is going to be on the 1st. I think it's like 12 to 7. 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. PST. So this will happen tomorrow. So let's talk about what's going on because there's a lot of changes. So let's just jump right in because there's just tons of stuff. So he does summarize it. It's basically Supreme Cards and Ultimate Heroes abilities are getting adjusted. We talked about this a long time ago. If you guys have been following me for a while, you'll probably remember. But we're finally getting the numbers that we talked about a long time ago. So this is really cool. The starter pack is getting completely rebooted, which is awesome, actually. There's going to be changes to the lottery system for Supreme Cards, which is actually going to benefit us players a ton. There's going to be a new option in the item shop where there's going to be a daily item that changes every day, and some of these items you might actually want to pick up. So let's talk about all this stuff. First of all, let's go into the Supreme Cards and the ability. The Ultimate Heroes, which is what we call skins, but yeah, the Ultimate Heroes and the Supreme Cards. Aerith! Oh my god, we're finally getting a buff for Aerith. She's getting a Trance 1 to Trance 2 buff, so that means from 30% stats to 45% stats with that Trance 2, which is awesome. Especially considering, you know, we've had Aerith in the game for a while now, and we've been begging for a buff. Is this enough? Is this enough for you guys? What do you guys think? I wish she would have came with like one more buff, but Trance 2, I don't think there's going to be much in the game that's going to give you Trance 2 besides skins. So, you know, that could be pretty cool in something like multiplayer or something like that. And also the ability, the auto ability that was Prism Draw 8% is going to be switching to Prism Return 8%, which is a very, very good change. Also, Unbreakable Bonds is getting a nice attack power buff from 2250 to 2700. The extra skill Elemental Retrieval on there is switching to Critical Retrieval, so you'll do crits and you'll get your orbs back, which is awesome because it hits so many dang times that you're probably going to do a couple of crits. Ragnarok is getting a nice buff. Ultra Improved Criticals from 400 to 500%. And the auto ability, which was Resist Wind 15%, is changing to Magic Up 8%. I love that change. That's great. Because no one really needed the resistance on there, to be honest. Yasmat's getting just a huge break power buff, which I love to see. Break power is going from 450 to 1050, which is amazing. Fusoya, everybody, oh my god, my Fusoya users, you guys are probably so happy right now. Because your attack power is going from 1950 to 2550. This is the Supreme that's getting the biggest buff. I mean, check it out. And then the break power is getting ×2, so 600 to 1200. So I know the Fusoya users that I know have been like, you know, I would love to see a buff. You know, so they're pretty happy right now. Also, the Ultimate Heroes. Looks like all Ultimate Heroes, so any skin you have in the game is getting Trance 2 instead of Trance 1. Which is awesome. Like, that's freaking incredible. So, Trance 2 basically says here, Trance 2 is a new buff, which gives 45% more stats instead of the 30 that we were getting from Trance. And then also, there's basically buffs. All the skins are buffs, so let's talk about this. Cloud's getting Dispelga BIS. Biz, I guess. Weakness Weapon Ult Break increased from 2000% to 2500, so that's pretty awesome. Sephiroth is getting the ult attack increased from 1500 to 2000. That's good as well. I like to see these little buffs. These will go a long way, honestly, in just keeping these skins worth it and like good, basically. Lightning's getting Sloga. ult break increased from 2,000 to 2,500. So I love that. That's awesome. Your Stola's getting all elemental enhance 1. Whoa, 25% bonus to all EE, and then which is elemental enhance, and then ult attack increase from 1,000 to 1,500. That's a good improvement there. I'm loving the all element enhance 1. Wow, nice, Stola. Titus, sorry, is gonna get quicken. So that's three extra turns while hasted, which is nice. Ult break's gonna be increased from 2,000 to 2,500. Yuna, our baby girl Yuna, all she gets is that ult attack increased 1,000 to 1,500, which is good. I'm glad she got something, but I don't know. I just kind of wish she would have got something else, like I don't know, give her like a haste or I don't know, you know, something. I just love Yuna. Tifa, yeah, Tifa gets no change here, but she does have the trance too, which is awesome. The Warrior of Dawn, which is this free skin that you can get for free for just doing the prologue, has an ult attack and break increased from 2,000 to 2,250, which is very respectable, to be honest. If you don't have a warrior skin, like the Warrior of Dawn skin is freaking amazing, honestly. So this is something that's going to change the game up a little bit, and I'm actually going to have to rewrite one of my guides very soon because the starter pack's going to get completely changed out. So let's check this out. Basically, every let me just jump into this because this is hype. Honestly, this is freaking hype. There's gonna be a Sword Saint pack, a Crimson Archer pack, and oh my god, I have too much to say on this. I need to have a video for this alone because I have so much I can say about all these jobs and all these cards. There's gonna be a Sage pack, a Super Monk pack, Vesna Krasna pack. Honestly, these are all very good jobs. Some might be more, you know, friendly for new players than others, but these are all very good jobs. And honestly, these cards are all pretty good. They're second generation main target AoE cards, which, you know, those cards are pretty good. You can still do a whole lot with them. So, and then freaking amazing single target attack cards like Centaur for your Sword Saint. And then every one of these comes with us some kind of support. Not always a life support, but some kind of support, which is freaking awesome. The Sword Saint pack's going to come with Centaur, Arthur. I mean, I don't want to just read these cards to you, but honestly, I'm going to leave these links down below. Definitely check this out. This will take me forever to talk about, but these are the new starter pack jobs. So for a little bit, let me see if he's gotten some info in here. No info here that I see, but basically, you'll be able to buy, all players will be able to buy these jobs. So if you don't have one of these jobs, you know, one of these jobs, or say you're missing some of these good cards or something, you could just buy even if you've been playing the game for a while, you can just buy the pack, and it's only going to cost 1,500 Magicite. So, you know, it's not bad. Plus, you get the job maxed out, which means you'll get the weapon maxed out. It's going to save you a lot of grinding in the form of, like, skill seeds and stuff. So, I think these packs are going to be pretty dang good if you don't already have these jobs. I mean, if you have, you know, if you've already got your EX collection, then you might not want to pick up these packs, honestly, because, you know. But some of these are honestly pretty good. I would say like Super Monk. Honestly, all of them. They're all good, man. They're all good. Plus, with their Hall of Fames, they're just going to get even better. And I don't believe their Hall of Fames are even out yet. So, enough talk about this. But if you guys want me to like review all this and like talk about this in deeper detail, leave a comment down below, because there is honestly a lot of really good stuff here. I would recommend, if you have the resources, pick up every single one of these jobs. But for like a new player or something, these come with like amazing cards like Knights of the Round, stuff you're gonna need. And like, I love how smart SE was with all this, because this is honestly what I would recommend for your first couple of support cards. Anyway, okay, enough about this. This is we got more hype stuff to talk about. We're not even like halfway down this page. Holy crap! Changes to the lottery system for Supreme cards. Okay, so basically, instead of having one chance at a Supreme card per summon, like even in a GAS, now from now on, when you do a GAS pull, which is the 6 pull, it's going to roll you a chance for every single card, so for all 6 cards. So basically, if you don't have any Supreme, so those cards, those 6 cards that it rolls at the top, those can be Supreme dupes. So if you have a ton of Supremes, you're only missing like 1 Supreme or something, that might not come through for you, or you might not be able to rely on it as much as somebody who, say, has like 1 or 2 Supremes. That's going to come through for them and probably be pretty incredible and amazing for them. So this is awesome, because it's honestly a freaking awesome system for a game like this, because it boosts the new players and the players who have less. It boosts your chance to get awesome stuff, but it doesn't. But it's still something beneficial for old B players. So this is honestly a huge thumbs up, huge thumbs up to Square Enix for coming through on this kind of Supreme summon. So. But it does say the fixed rate in the red bracket is 1% per slot. Let me click this link so we can talk about this just a second. I might not have internet from where I am. Okay. But yeah, the fixed rate, let me just read this. The red bracket also includes Supreme cards already obtained. If a Supreme card is in possession is drawn, it will convert to a Grow Star when obtained. If a Supreme card is selected from the red bracket, your Supreme card limit point will not be reset. So something I haven't talked about yet, but you basically, the more summons you do, the higher chance you have to draw a Supreme from now on, which is also incredible. And if you get a Supreme card from the red bracket, it doesn't reset that number. So oh my god, which is freaking awesome, which is very, very nice, very, very nice. The Supreme card in the yellow bracket lottery will still continue to be summoned from the pool of cards you have not yet obtained. So basically, that summon card that was always in that slot that we always have a chance to pull, will forever be a Supreme card you don't already have. So you're never gonna get a dupe down there, which is freaking awesome. Okay, so hopefully I didn't miss anything on talking about that. Did we freeze? Okay. So this is what I was talking about with the new items. There's going to be a daily item in the ability shop. So it looks like every day we'll be able to get the Gilgamesh Pass, which you're going to be using for the Rift. We'll talk about the Rift in its own video. This one's getting kind of long already, so let's talk about this. But looks like every day, so finally, for the people who have like tons of gil, you're like, oh my god, I got too much gil. You're finally going to be able to spend the crap out of that gil. For some actually pretty great items. So look at this. This is awesome. Like on Monday, you're going to be able to buy 9 crystals for 2 mil. Also an 7% HP fractal, but for 30 mil. Like they know. So what this means, guys, is they know we have tons of gil. They know we're maxed out. So they're finally giving us a really good way to spend them. And wow, this stuff is not cheap. On Tuesdays, you can get an elixir. And then also a 7% attack fractal, which is great for like those monks and stuff. Doing more ult damage. Wednesday you can get a grow egg but it's 4-star. It's still kind of nice. And then the coveted magic 7% fractal. So on your Wednesdays I'm gonna be dropping that 30 mil. So on Thursday you can buy 5 exchangers. Good lord, for 1 mil? Is that right? That doesn't seem right. That is a really good deal. Holy crap. I love exchangers, man. Friday you're going to be able to buy Mystic Tablets. And then a JCR fractal. I'm sorry, I missed talking about the Break 7% fractal, which is also very nice. That you can get on Thursdays. Moving on to Saturday, since we just talked about Friday, Saturday you can get that an overboost. Wow, you can buy whoa, 100 mil for one overboost J. I wouldn't do it, guys. I don't think that's worth it. You can also buy one Gigantar bulb for 6 mil. I don't think that's worth it either. Sunday, ooh, that is worth it. 2 elixirs for 4 mil. I would do that every time. I would stay away. Whoa, that's a decent amount of ability tickets. 88 ability tickets you can buy but for 100 mil. Nah, I would not say that's worth it, honestly, but the elixirs are definitely worth it. And then it says, please be advised that the daily items will rotate every day at 12 a.m. PST. So keep that in mind. For sure. So, oh my god. What do you guys think about all this stuff? I definitely want to know. Leave your comments down below. I think all these changes are pretty damn hype. What I'm most excited about is the starter pack thing changing. And then also the Supremes, everybody Supremes getting buffed. I think that's just going to help everybody. But honestly, everything that we went over in this is something that's going to improve the game, like, really big time, honestly. Like, these are honestly complaints that people have had with this game since launch, and, like, they're finally addressing some of them. So, it's not like, you know, the best maintenance patch ever, but it is a really good one, so I'm very happy. I'm excited. Let me know how you guys feel about everything. It was an honor to catch up with you guys on today's video. Look out for my calendar review for the month of February 2019 for Mobius Final Fantasy. I'll be dropping one of those soon. Let me know what you guys thought about the video. I'll see you guys soon, and I'll catch you later.